はいはい。まだですです。はいはい。ちむたかできるか。できないみたい。できるできる ?OK、できないや。意味わかんないけど。あ、なるほどね。はい。ねえ。じゃあ、それではみんな、ちょっと待って、なんでだよ。はい、それではみんな、こんばんは、ももですよ。よろしく。なんか、久しぶりですね。はい。なんでできないや。No, thanks. Okay then. Wait a minute. I'm still trying to do something here, but I don't really understand because actually I am not to prepare this stream, so is anybody here? So actually, I don't know why I want to stream. Uh, Maybe I just want to talk because I am have nothing to do. Actually, I'm too tired, but okay, whatever. Uh, yeah, I have to do something outside of my house right now, and actually, I with my sister, but my sister is going out right now, so I decide to do this stream. I don't know. I just want to talking. Actually, I don't really know this is working or not because I just, I just, I just do this. I mean, this I only use my phone because I'm not take my laptop with me. It's too much for me. So yeah, in this stream I want to talk about the most horror stories in the world. I don't know, I just put or maybe I just want to write or no read something from internet. So I don't really know what is it. So for this one, the first story is called The Striding Place. What is The Striding Place? It's a story. It's a short story by American writer Gertrude Gertrude. Oh my god, my English. Okay, that's so hard. The story was first published in The Speaker on June 29, no, 1896 under the title The Twins. After improving the story, Atherton renamed and published it in The Bell in the Fog and Other Stories in 1905. Okay, so the story is set on a night sometime in August in West Riding of Yorkshire, England. in the woods and moors near the possibly fictional March Abbey. The exact temperature is unclear, but it is likely set at some point close to when the story was written in the late 19th century. The main character is a man named Weigel who is searching for his close friend, Wyatt Gifford, who got missing 2 nights prior during an otherwise mundane hunting trip. Weigel knows Gifford as an incorrigible practical joker, and is almost convinced that the man's disappearance is part of his latest prank. Ah, I see. Nonetheless, Weigel is concerned for Gifford and ends up searching the forest for him after the rest of his hunting party retired for the night. While walking through the woods, Weigel recalls a philosophical conversation between himself and Gifford about the nature of souls and their connection to one's physical body, particularly after death. Eventually, he comes upon a section of the river wharf known as the street. Saying this particularly titly stretch of water disquieted him, and he resolved to leave until he sees a hand reaching out for help from the river. River? As vehicles struggle to pull the person out of the street currents, he realizes that it is Gifford he is attempting to rescue, and pulls with renewed determination until the man comes free, floating down, floating down river to a still pool. When Weigel wades in, hoping to retrieve and revive his friend, he instead discovers that his body no longer has a face. Okay. So actually this friend no, I mean this main character maybe named Gifford has a friend named Weigel, and Weigel is gone missing for 2 nights prior when they go to hunting trip or something, and then uh, because this Weigel is usually do a lot of joke, so people talk that this is just one of the Weigel jokes. So no one looking for him when he's missing. But this Gifford is concerned, and after that they know he's tried to searching in the woods in the forest. And then after searching for Weigel, Gifford finds something in the river wharf known as the street. Yeah, it's like a river known as the street. And after that, Gifford see deadly stretch of the water and see that Weigel try or struggle to go outside from the water. But after Gifford tried to rescue Weigel, he realized that his friend has no face. Okay, I see. And the next, wait a minute. The next, the eponymous striding place of the street is a real part of the river wharf that has maintained a historical deadly reputation. Though some stories of the deaths attributed to the river are unverified or folkloric, it is a narrow but very deep stretch that reaches depth of 65 meters in some places, with currents now for pulling people to. Oh, but want to escape drawing them quickly. The story alludes to the idea that people often fall in by attempting to jump across the river narrow section. Oh no, this is just uh explanation about the street. Also, the street, the place is a real place, a real part of the river wharf, and this about this part is the reputation is historically deadly. Let's see. So we still don't know this is a true story or not, but it just if we talking about this story, so it's about friends that trying to find his friends who gone missing, and then after he thought that he find him, find his friend, but that friend has no face. That's so interesting. Okay, next. Wait a minute. Number two, we have negotiation by perambulance, but I cannot click the link. So next story. Let's see. We just have a lot of summary here. Okay. So the next is I will talking about The Willow. The Willow is a novella by English author Elgeron Blackwood, originally published as part of his 1907 1907 collection called The Listener and Other Stories. Wait. It is one of Blackwood's best known works and has been influential on a number of later writers. Okay, so let's jump to the story. Two friends are midway on a canoe trip down the river Danube. Throughout the story, Blackwood personifies the surrounding environment, river, sun, wind, with powerful and ultimately threatening characteristics. Most ominous are the masses of dense desultory, mimicking willows, which move of their own will as dog alive, and they touch by some incalculable method. My own keen, my own keen sense of the horrible. His friend, known as only as the sweat, is early on characterized as being solid, pragmatic, and not at all fanciful, a fact which makes it more chilling when later he is able to clearly perceive supernatural danger. Shortly after landing their canoe for the evening on a sandy island near Bratislava in the this is hard. Dunaj Dunajluhi protect landscape area of Australia. Yeah, Hungary. Hungary? What the hell is this place? I really don't know. I'm sorry. Because this is so hard to uh, Dunajske, Dunajluhi, Dunajluhi or something. I don't really understand what is this. Okay, next. I don't really know. You need this is just plot. This is just plot. Sleepy at first, but later developing violent desire as it became conscious. Conscious. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I will jump. I will jump. At one point, the two men see a traveler in his flat-bottomed boat. However, the man appears to be warning them and ultimately appears to cross himself before hurtling forward on the river, out of sight. During the night, mysterious forces emerged from within the forest, including terrifying huge dark shape launching from the willow branches upward into the sky. Tapping sounds outside their tent, shifting gong-like noises. Bizarre shadow, a feeling that the atmosphere has grown heavy and is crushing them, and the appearance that the willow have menacingly changed position. Crowding toward the tent, in the morning, the two realize that one of their pedals is missing. A slit in the cannon needs repair and some of their food has disappeared. A hint of distrust arises between them. The howling wind dies down on the second day, and a humming calm ensues. During the second night, the Swede attempts to hurl himself into the river as a sacrifice. However, he is saved by the narrator. What the hell? Okay, this is sad because I don't really can read the real story, not like before. The next morning, the Swede claims that the mysterious forces have found another sacrifice which might save them. They discovered the corpse of a peasant lodged in roots near the shore. When they touched the body, a flurry of living presence seemed to rise from it and disappear into the sky. Later, they see the body is pockmarked with funnel shapes similar to the ones viewed across the island coastline during their experience. These are their awful mark, the Swedes say. The body is swept away, resembling an otter they thought they had seen just before camping the previous day. And the story ends. What the hell? Wait a minute. I don't understand for this one actually. Okay, let me reread. Read it. Okay, whatever. This one it's so okay. Okay, maybe try to move to another. Maybe in Reddit. Okay, so let's try this real life horrors terrify but true horror story report in the news. Okay. The first one, the Enfield monster. In 1973, a man in Enfield, Illinois, told reporter that he saw a weird little creature lurking in his yard. Per the Mount Vernon Register News, resident Henry McDonnell said it had three legs on it, a short body, two little short arms, and two pink eyes as big as flashlights. The police later found scratches on the door screen and footprints that looked like a dog but with six toes. If they do find it, McDonald said in the newspaper, they will find more than one and they won't be from this planet, I can tell you that. To this day, no explanation have been ever found. Okay, so this guy named McDaniel, he said that he saw something. He saw a weird little creature. It had three legs on it, a short body, two little short arms, and two pink eyes as big as flashlight. That's so interesting actually. But the problem is still no explanation until this day. Okay, next. The Suicide Hotel. In Colombia, the Hotel del Salto has more stories as one of the most haunted places of Earth, more than it does actual tenants. Turned into a museum, the hotel was designed by designer by Wait a minute. The hotel was designed by architect Carlos Arthur Tapias back in 1923, overlooking the Tijuana Falls. The views were said to be spectacular, but guests kept getting a little too close to the falls. Translated to Hotel of the Leap, the Hotel del Salto is full of stories of people leaping to their death. According to local legend, the indigenous Muisca tribe escaped from Spanish colonizer by leaping off the cliff some centuries before. Leap? What the hell is leap mean? The problem is I don't understand what is the leap. Oh my god. Ya, aku papis delicious. Actually, I'm already tired, so I will take a rest. Maybe I will stream next time tomorrow. So I'm in full. No, no, no. I don't really like this short story. It's like creepypasta. But this is the real story. That's the problem. Rex Murder House. Okay, I know this. True horror story Reddit. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this one. Okay, but it's loading. I think I need to charge my phone first. Wait a minute. Sometimes I cannot open Reddit actually. I don't know why. Maybe they ban me? For God's sake. It's still loading. Careless loading. I don't know why it's so hard to open Reddit in here. Actually, I can tell about my own horror story, but uh, when I think about it, it's just open the traumatic incident I had through, so I don't want to tell it. Okay, I cannot reach it. I can. God's sake. Can I? Can I? Wait, maybe I will open this on Okay, we have top for but I don't really know. Okay, I can open it. Wait a minute. So these people in Reddit asks what the scariest 100% story you've heard of. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is 2 years ago, right? The writer, the username is overall draft 9416. One of my friend's family growing up had a beach house, and I had get invited every now and then. They had dollars and the house was massive. I mean, it's not dollar, maybe they had money. Pretty cool place too. They even had a full-time maid who had her own flat at the back. One day, they go there for a long weekend, and when they opened the door, the place had been ransacked. It was all a mess. Missing TVs, furniture, broken stuff, you get a picture. They went to check on the maid and her flat was empty. All her belongings were gone. They called the cops who came over and had a brief look, not interest from what they said, and left saying the maid probably had something to do with, and that's what everyone believed for a week. Until the dad returned the following weekend to try and change the locks and etc. And he broke the dogs along with him. Yeah, you know it. One of the dogs started digging and found the mat buried in the backyard under a trap under a tarp. I don't know, it's like TERP. They had close to the pool. So the theory now is that whoever came in probably knew her and she recognized them and she had to go. What the hell? So these people added the gruesome detail on the post below. Which one? Which one? But I can't find it. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, I cannot find it. But what the hell is this? Which one? Which one? Which one? No, this is just replies. But I cannot find it. Yeah, then let's go to the next story. So I am not take a break yet. This one seems like it's pretty long. Yeah. Okay. This is right by the username Lux Number 2. My high school girlfriend called late one night after I was home and in bed. She said that something had happened and asked if I could come over. She was clearly shaken and not full of details. So I told my parents and drove over toward her house. At the top of her subdivision, I was met by a cop with lights on. He asked where I was going, and I told him about the call from my girlfriend. He lets me go by, and I come over the hill to the cul-de-sac where she lives, and I see multiple cop cars around the circle. They watch me pull up and get out of my car. My girlfriend comes running out of her house and meets me in the street. She explained that someone had broken into her neighbor's house and started beating her with something heavy. The neighbor managed to get out of the house and headed to my girlfriend's house, where she started banging furiously on the front door. My girlfriend's dad, who was out of town, saw her mom answer the door, and the neighbor just fell into the fire, bleeding profusely from the head. Her mom looks up to see the attacker headed up the walkway toward the front door. She pulls the neighbor into the house and closes the door, hitting the attacker with it before it fully closed. He then took the heavy tool he had used to beat the neighbor and smashed the little window at the top of the door. Her mom started screaming, and the attacker just turned around and walked up the street into the darkness. I spent the night there that night along with or three cops outside in their cars. And in the morning we could see blood still pool on the floor in the foyer and splat blood above the front door from where the attacker had swung the bloody tool to smash the window. No one was ever caught or even identified. It was just completely random. The neighbor survived and, to my knowledge, had no permanent physical injuries beyond scarring from having her scalp stamped shut. She moved away shortly after the incident. Update on victim status and paragraphing took probably not correctly. Okay, this one it's pretty scary, but this one it's not scary because yeah, actually I think that a human is more scary than ghost. Yeah, I agree about that. Maybe I can be the scary person too. Mhm. Okay, so maybe this is the last story, but I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah. What? It's deleted account. This is just short story, okay? My aunt fell asleep on her couch one night, and my uncle was asleep upstairs. She woke up around 11, no, 12 a.m. to a random man staring at her while she slept. He said the guy upstairs was sound asleep, meaning he came in, saw my aunt on the couch, looked around, saw my uncle asleep upstairs, and then sat there and watched. She told him to leave, and somehow, by the will of God, he left. He slid in the truck the back door. What? What? Wait. This is a scary story about human too. I believe this is human, but okay, let's read it. I mean, let me read it. So his aunt is fell asleep, and then she woke up around 12 a.m. So it's like midnight. And yeah, when his aunt is woke up, she sees sees a random man staring at her. And after this man know that the aunt is awake, the guy, the man is said the guy upstairs was sound asleep. Hmm. Okay. After that, his aunt is told the man that he have to leave, and he left. Why? Oh, wait, how can this man is coming? That's the question, right? So no one is logging to the because they live in a relatively safe area. Some people, because they think that they live in a safe area, and then maybe they didn't lock the door in the night. Actually, in my village, a long time ago, when I was kid, I thought that some people didn't lock their door because they believe that no one will come up. This one is so scary. Yeah, but my question is that how can that man is come up? How can? Yeah, next. I don't know. I still want to read it. Okay, this one it's pretty long actually. I don't know what is this, but this is a delete user, deleted user, so I don't really know what this. Okay, let's get started. Maybe this is the last one. I work midnight shift at a gas station and I have worked quite well at various stations in different areas with varying level of criminal activity. I have regulars, of course. I'm a small statured woman, as is my partner the other half of the week, and we've always been partners. So these regulars often worry about us and keep watching on creepy occurrences when they can. I had one man who worked in the metro an hour away who would stop in every morning for his cigarette. He never smiled or seemed friendly, and as I often do, I tried to think of what I could do that make him smile one day. It took many months, but I finally pulled it off by having his cigarettes ready on the counter and already scanned for him to buy for as he walked in. He smiled and then asked me, "Do you ever get scared on the night shift? You small girl. It's not safe." I said I sometimes did, but we could unlock the doors and hide if we had to. And that the provincial police thinks that troopers, if you're American, had a station close by and came in often to get the highway vehicle washed. I had a good rapport with those police. He nodded and then told me a story about when he first moved to our country from Eastern Europe with his wife and child back in the late 80s or early 90s. He fell asleep at work one night at a gas station he worked midnight at. When he woke up, the phone had been ringing for hours and his manager was shaking him violently asking if he was alright. He was fine, he said. What was the problem? He was sorry he fell asleep. His manager screamed that it was fine he fell asleep to look outside. All of the motor oil was missing and the outside of the place was a mess. The thief had come and swept all the oil and left him be because he slept through the entire thing, and then moved down the road to the next station for an encore. At that station, the clerk was awake and woke back, so the thief stabbed him to death and left him to bleed out. When he finished telling me this, he concluded with, if you ever feel sleepy, just lock the door and do it. It might save your life. I don't work at that station anymore, but I think about that guy all the time and wonder how his grandkids are. Oh my god. And this in this post, this person is uh put the link for the article talking about how that poor other drug killers were finally found 25 years later. Oh my god. So this guy is safe because they no he fell asleep. My god, we really don't know. Eh, actually I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired right now. So maybe I will stop to streaming. それじゃあ、見てくれた人ありがとうね。じゃあ、多分また明日。バイバイ。もうでした。疲れた。